Alright, game number 3 on Circuit Breaker at the top right position. We do have Ty2.
Then in the bottom right, we do have the Purple Terran, Sawyer.
Yes, indeed. Also, I guess one, well, actually, I don't know, it's a little bit choppy. Neither of the players are saying anything, though. But, I don't know. Let's give it another, it seems a bit choppy. Hey, we got a host from Sham2. Looks like Sham2 might have had to peace out, take care of some real life business or something. Not really sure, but thank you for the host. Welcome everybody from Sham2's stream. This is Sawyer versus Ty2. The score is currently 1-1. We're going to a game 3. Last game was absolutely insane. We saw the legendary Firebat Siege Tank Battlecruiser composition against Zerg. I'm not even kidding.
Yep, and there was no anti-air at that point either, so Battlecruisers killed something like 30 or 40 units on their own.
Yep.
And Tech Mirage, the reason why I am not streaming is I thought it didn't really make too much sense, because this was supposed to be on the TeamLiquid stream, so...
Yep. And hopefully it will be next weekend, guys. We couldn't work out the password in time. We tried Hunter 2 and it didn't work. So, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what the actual login is. Anyway, vertical spawns is good for mutas, but is Ty2 gonna stick to his guns, Kicks?
I think he will do. I mean, seeing him go mutas for the third game in the series would be interesting. But I mean, it's not really too common for him. And Sawyer's gonna expect a lurker opening. Like, if he doesn't expect a lurker opening this game, then Sawyer has been asleep or something. I'm not sure. But you would think he would maybe prepare for a lurker opening. So mutas would be a really good choice now, even.
This is true. It's interesting too because I think both previous games he scouted it or he scanned it and he still completed a Valkyrie, right, for like Overlord hunting. And it actually worked out really well in the first game, and not at all in the second game.
Yeah, he didn't really do anything with this Valkyrie in the second game. Ty2 very cleverly left most of his Overlords on his side of the map. And, the Valkyrie couldn't even kill any of the Overlords going in for the fake drop. It got about 2 Overlords, I think, in the entire game, then died to Scourge. So not the best use of his early resources.
Indeed. Oh man, I hope that the choppiness of the game is okay. I mean, again, neither player said anything, so... Wait. Let me just double check with Mr. Ty2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess you're whispering someone, because I can't see anything.
Alright, I feel so bad because I know how sucky it is to be a caster and get kicked out of the game, but it definitely wasn't lagging in the previous 2 games, right?
I didn't see any lag, but to be honest, I can't really see too much lag now either. I guess there's a bit of choppiness when you watch the SCVs mining, but...
It freezes for a frame every now and then.
Oh my god, the SCV scout's gonna go down really early to these speedlings. He has seen the third hatchery, but he's not gonna see the lair timing. And given the fact that Ty2 has been going lurkers so often, it's kind of important to see that lair timing.
Yes, indeed it is. And I remember in the first game he kept that alive for quite a while, didn't he? But in the second game he just suicided it because he saw the 3-hatch no lair, so he just took down a drone with him. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, looks like we do see it. Well, he saw the 3-hatch no pool in the second game. That's how crazy that game was.
Oh man, dude, see, I told everybody. Everybody's like, oh, Gold Rush is gonna give us great games because it's so crazy, and I'm like, no. All the best ASL games have been on Crossing Field this whole time, and yet again, we see a glorious Crossing Field game. I'm telling you, man, Crossing Field is the dark horse map of the map pool. We are gonna have so many awesome games. All right, we got lurkers again though. We got lurkers again, Kicks.
Yep. As expected, and it looks like this time Sawyer once again going for that bunker. Will save him against any form of Lingle in. Bit of an odd position though. The depot isn't actually helping wall anything, so he's going to need to keep Marines on the ramp. But once again, we do see him going up to that starport after the expansion.
Indeed. Wow, so same builds, all 3 games. Very, very interesting. I mean, I guess this is kind of part of the, you know, the idea that just play the build that you're comfortable with, play the build you've practiced. Don't try to get too fancy and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna metagame," or you know, try and outsmart my opponent by countering what he's doing. You know, if you like going lurkers every game, just go lurkers every game. It's fine. You know, it works out.
Yeah, it works pretty well as well. I just noticed on Discord, it looks like the reason why Sham2 has stopped streaming is people kept kicking him out, unfortunately. So, a little bit unfortunate that happened to me when I tried to cast Have At You, which is kind of ironic. But I kept getting kicked out games for that. But Sham2's viewers, welcome to the main stream over here. We've had a load of good games so far, and this is the 3rd game in the series. So, hopefully you enjoy what you see.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's definitely something maybe we can think about for the future ones, whether to do some like a few matches from replays instead or something. But I think having a live cast, especially nowadays where most things are live casted, right, is really good. Because I know, for example, the original TSL or the original TL Opens, I think
they were all replays, if I remember correctly.
It was a next day replay cast of semifinals and finals only. But I did actually talk to Plex about this, and I think the live cast is quite nice, especially for like viewer interaction and just seeing all the stuff happening, seeing the tournament as it happens. But we'll definitely discuss it for the future tournaments.
Yeah, it looks like Ty2 has actually built a lot more lings than he usually does. I think he may be thinking about going for a bust here with his lurkers. There's not too much Medic Marine yet. The 4th Rax is only really just finished. Pumping Medic Marine off of 4 of them. Ty2 is going to be on a bit of a clock here, but once again, he's got the 3 lurkers and he's moving in. Oh, there's actually 5 lurkers this time.
That's a lot. There's the stim though. He's trying to block them. He can wait for the stim to run out and then go in again. Oh. Whew. He could actually come down the left side though. There's a much wider path.
He can also leapfrog over the bridge. I think that's what he's going to do.
Indeed it is. By the way, thank you, Mana, for the host. I guess that might be a bit of a spoiler, meaning that Mana probably has been eliminated now. Yeah, nice job, dude, for getting so far, and welcome to all Mana's viewers.
Oh no, Ty2 didn't burrow his lurkers, he leapfrogged, unfortunately. Trying to bait them back though, that's a really good move, but here's the first tank. This build is actually perfect against going into lurkers. He does have that early tank there, but look at this, he's pushed too far forward.
Oh man, nice surround with the lings, although the Medic Marine is so strong. No upgrades yet even. Oh, he's getting stuck on his own lings.
Well.
Whew.
Oh, and interestingly, Ty2 is going for his 3rd hatchery at that 12 o'clock. Not opting to go for another main. It does make it a little bit easier to defend with just lurkers in terms of your army is a lot closer together. But still, interesting choice from him.
I actually think that's better. I think if you open lurkers, you shouldn't take another main. The whole point of taking another main is that it gives your mutas time and distance, which they can cover super fast because you're on mutaling. Whereas with lurkers, the whole point of this is you have a stronger ground army, or at least an equal-ish ground army that you can hold the Terran with. So you're not trying to abuse map distances or harassment. You're actually looking to fight him straight up. +1 carapace, by the way, has finished. No upgrades yet for the Terran. That's going to help a lot with the lurker ling, although it looks like he might get caught here.
Oh, the first vessel's out even. 2 tanks and this Medic Marine force should be able to deal with these lurkers pretty well. And he's fighting in a really awkward position. He needs to get back over one of the bridges. But we see that Valkyrie once again just scouting around the map, getting as much information as he possibly can. The fact Ty2 gets a really late spire means this goes completely unchecked for the longest time.
Yeah, the vessel as well. You can see it's just running completely separate from the Marine group, and he's totally fine with that because of the lack of Scourge. Looks like he's going for that 12 o'clock though. The Valkyrie.
Oh no!
Oh.
Sawyer split off his medics by accident. His medics aren't with his army. It looks like Ty2 isn't going to take advantage of this because he can't see it, but still, that could be very dangerous.
Oh man. Potentially costly move. Defiler Mound, by the way, is already building for Sawyer, so that could be really good for Ty2, excuse me. So he only needs to delay a little bit longer before he will have Defilers with Consume. A lot of lurkers are here on the map. No, okay, they're not stop lurkers. I was gonna say they should not be stop lurkers because there's already a vessel out. He is potentially gonna grab a siege tank.
Oh my god, they're both so close to death. Oh my god. Wait, this is crazy.
Oh man.
All of his lurkers here. Oh, the D-Matrix as well.
No way. What a beast. Look at this tank with that D-Matrix, the clutch D-Matrix. Scourge are out though, and the Valkyrie is taken down at the 12 o'clock position. And Defilers should be up. Where are they? The Defiler mount has been finished. Consume presumably is on the way. And even though he lost that first group of lurkers, it wasn't that many. And with Defilers out, you can hold so well. Sorry?
There's a drop going to the 12 o'clock and there's no defense here. The Nidus Canal's only just about to finish. Looks like he's going for the main instead. There's 4 Scourge! He's not noticed.
Where are the 4 Scourge? Wait, where?
The 4 Scourge are at the 12. They went there from the rally point, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, but he does have oh my god, that's such a good drop defense. He has Lings camping whatever drops out of it and then Scourges it straight down. But look at this, Saren going over the high ground, blocking off that 12 o'clock.
Yes, indeed, and it looks like, oh man, there were 3 AFK lurkers, one of them gets picked off straight away. The D-Matrix Marine is actually in the middle, that's not where he wants to be. This could be really bad for Ty2.
Can he get his units through the Nidus? It looks like he's trying to run there, but the Nidus is in the back of the Natural, it's only just finished. And he does have a Defiler popping out, can that defend it? I'm not too sure.
Oh my god, why is the Defiler so late? I don't understand, Kicks. The Defiler mount was done in plenty of time. It's coming out now, it's gonna consume. It needs to at least get 1 Dark Swarm off. It finally does. And that could have been way worse.
Good position. The Medic Marine's gonna be able to break out again. Looks like one Ling was chasing around one of the medics there, not being attacked by the Marines, which is kind of funny. But look at this huge push coming out of the Natural of Sawyer. And that's gonna cut off both bases once again.
Yes, indeed it is. And the big rat, look at the main Kicks, Fire Bats. I'm telling you, it's the way of the future. The Fire Bat composition, here we go. Alright, looks like he's gonna regroup his main army here in the middle of the map. 3 Marines actually walking through the top side due to a pathing mishap. But he is attacking in.
Like, he's actually missing all the Lurker spines by complete accident. The Marines were moving at such an angle that the Lurker couldn't kill it, which is kind of funny. Oh, but here we go, this small hatchery is going to go down. Does get cancelled, but look at this. Can he get swarmed? He does, but he doesn't swarm on top of his lurkers for some reason.
Oh my god, he thought the lurkers would go further forward. Complete mistake on the swarm positioning. Ty2 though coming in the back. The Marines are now on the wrong side. Nice defense matrix on this siege tank. Can he actually kill this one siege tank? He's actually killed all the Marines. So now the drones are fighting, Kicks. The drones are in the fight.
The medics are keeping themselves alive though.
The drone actually has 1 kill as well, which is just as impressive. Meanwhile, one Zergling that was checking the 6 o'clock is going to get killed off. Sawyer finally taking his 3rd base. Quite a delayed 3rd base actually, in exchange for doing a lot of pressure against the Zerg. Ty2 is holding on to his 3 bases just barely, but he's down 40 supply right now.
Yeah, Ty2 is in a lot of trouble now. He doesn't have a 4th gas. There's nowhere he can really take a 4th gas, but we do see a lane counterattack going into this 3rd from Sawyer.
Oh, he's missing it! Okay, no. I was gonna run straight past. Alright, he's gonna force a cancel at least. It's good for him. What's going on? Okay, bottom left has been cleared out by some Fire Bats. And what a desperate game this is for Sawyer, or sorry, for Ty2. I keep getting these guys mixed up, but you know, this is kind of the way TVZ often goes here, is you're kind of, you desperately hold on until your Defilers are out, and then you're in a better position. But it's amazing that Sawyer can keep such great pressure even with Defilers out.
Yeah, the thing that's really helping him with this game is look at his tank positioning. It can just about see that ramp, at least the front tank, and it makes it really difficult for Ty2 to engage. And finally, he does have Defilers, but there's just no units to actually defend them. Here they go, they're coming through the Nidus Canal. He may be able to clean up this bio, but look at the amount of tank.
Wow, and still he's defending. I thought this time Ty2 was dead for sure, but look at this. He is holding on like a beast. But surely,
There's
I mean,
so many mines out the front though now. It's going to be incredibly difficult for Ty2 to come out, but once again, Sawyer with the massive parade push coming out of his main. Ty2 is holding on with the least amount of units possible, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think the knight isn't going down either. It looks like he's not targeting it. Oh, there we go. That Lurk is probably going to die now.
I mean, the supply difference gets bigger after every attack. Basically, every time the reinforcements come and it's pushed back, Sawyer gains a 10 supply lead. So now, it went from like a 30... Oh, nice. It went from like a 30 supply lead now to a 50, 60 supply lead almost for Sawyer. He's just being more and more efficient, playing more and more units, really actually out-macroing Ty2, I guess, but it's not really Ty2's fault. He has very limited drones at the 12 o'clock, so really he's only on like 2.5 bases. Even with the hive tech, you know, his army is just cut off, and it's just such an awkward position to attack into here. Now with all the mines, he's gonna run into mines!
Ooh. That could have been so much worse.
Indeed, it could have. Oh, it looks like third command center actually built at the mineral only now.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier for him to defend. He's had these Marines and Firebats moving around the bottom side of the map for ages. Look how many scans Sawyer is having to use to push this now. I think he sent an SCV to try and build a turret, but the three SCVs actually do manage to... well, sorry, the 3 Lurkers even do kill that.
Yes, indeed, and I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. It is dinner time. Anyway, oh, what the? He made 6 defilers. That's got to be a misclick. Ty2 made 6 defilers at the 12 o'clock base. Oh man, that is not what you need.
He overheard you saying before he needed them, so he just built a lot just to make sure he didn't disappoint you.
Oh god.
Oh, Ty2 is in such a horrible position. I don't know how he's going to get these defilers out of this base. There's just so much bio. Like, the only thing he can do... Like, he's not even got any units over there to properly consume. He's finally got some lings. He's going to have to start consuming... He's still got these 4 Lurkers, though, under the swarm.
Yep. They're just going to sit there forever. He's going to swarm infinitely.
The thing is, when you look at the position of those Lurkers, if Sawyer knew about the whole high ground thing, if he attacks that middle Lurker, it kills the other 2.
Oh, the defilers are moving out. What's happening? Wait, what's going on? Oh, he just moved everything in the middle.
Oh my god, there could be a huge mine
Oh my god. And it
so
looks like... Wait,
oh my god.
What?
He's gonna clean this up somehow. What? That mine drag killed over half the Marines.
Holy moly kicks. This game, by the way guys, this is a game 3 of a best of 3. This is Ty2 fighting for his life here. Wow.
Oh my god, he's still got more swarms, but there's so many tanks.
We have mass firebats, that's all we need. Firebat tank. I did say that was a thing.
Where's the battle cruiser? He doesn't have a physics lab this time. What a disappointment.
Ah, shame. Shame.
Trouble is, he can't really afford BCs. Like,
yeah.
He's not really got any money. He's only on 3 base. His main and natural are nearly mined out. His main is actually completely mined out now, minus 100 minerals. So somehow Ty2 is holding on. He's 50 supply down now, though. But look at how good Lurkers are under Swarm.
He's expanding on the location that Terran keeps attacking. He just doesn't care. I mean, you know, it's like, wait, I can take the top left main? Nah, let me just take this base underneath all of the siege tanks. He does not care. To be fair, if he can't hold this location, he'd probably lose the game anyway because he needs to connect his bases. But yeah. What a freaking game. But Sawyer now has
oh my god, the vessels are undefended again.
Ooh, nice. Sawyer has the 6 o'clock though.
And Sawyer, once again, hasn't been building vessels this whole time either. He really does need to get more vessels.
He's only got the 1 starport.
Yeah, and he's not producing from it either, which is a bit unfortunate. But say he had 5 vessels or something, when Ty2 only had those 6 defilers at his base. Oh my god, more swarm on that bridge.
Oh,
Lings is showing their value, but the mech switch is in operation. There is now tanks and mines completely containing him.
Wow. Wait, how many? He only has 3 factories, it looks like, and he's been producing quite a few siege tanks off of that. Oh no, this mine! Ooh, that could have been really bad. And Sawyer, by the way, doing a good job now, sending you know, vultures and stuff to check everywhere, make sure there's no hidden expansions. I mean, I'm sure he's wondering how the heck Ty2 is just holding on in this game.
Oh my god, big mine.
Oh no, more irradiates.
Oh, now we see the irradiates.
Oh, he's transferring drones though. He doesn't care. There's a D-Matrix again on a siege tank, keeping it alive. I think it's interesting, by the way, how Ty2, despite being a player who loves dropping and counterattacking and stuff, I don't think he's attacked the Terran once after that initial lurker attack that got pushed back. Oh,
ooh,
nice plague. But yeah, I don't think he's ever been able to... Oh, okay, never mind. He sent that one group of Zerglings to the 6 o'clock and canceled that. But otherwise, you know, like, could you imagine like a lurker drop maybe somewhere if he can afford it? I guess he just can't afford it. Or not even a drop. He can run units out the left side. Look at this. He's finally running units around the left side. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, look at it. 6 o'clock base, undefended. Mineral only has 3 units defending it. Left side base, completely undefended. He can easily shut down a lot of Sawyer's income with a very small
oh my god.
Investment.
Scourge on the vessel again. There's no anti-air. The vessel's going to go down once again.
And one Zergling. Gonna check out that command center on the left side. And now the lurkers...
Zergling run straight past the fire map, finds the 6 o'clock. Wait, is he going to... Are they cracklings? I think they are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
wait,
that's actually going to cancel the command center.
Oh,
One
man.
Ling just cancelled an 800 health command center, and a Defiler on its own is under a swarm.
2 lurkers though, at the 6 o'clock kicks. 2 lurkers, they barely burrow before the fire bats can kill them, and they're actually killing some SCVs. Sawyer is actually too busy looking at this random Defiler that also gets a plague off on the siege tanks,
Oh my
but
god,
these 2 lurkers...
the Defiler is so close to the Spider Mine as well.
Oh my god, and actually the attack has stopped. Look at this. This mineral only is mining. Sawyer's now the one under attack. I can't believe it. Ty2, and by the way, Sawyer is mined out in his main. He's mined out pretty much at his natural. He's only on the mineral only. He's gonna lose 2 siege tanks to these lurkers, the god lurkers of Ty2. Kicks. There's no way Ty2 can come back in this game, is there?
I mean, with Swarm, anything's possible. It's not too rare to see Zerg below in supply, especially in the late game. But I mean, Ty2 is nearly flat broke. He's got an Ultralis Cavern though. He can actually push out.
He's gonna kill another tank at the front with that Dark Swarm Lurker. There you go. He's got +3 carapace, by the way, against 2-1 Marines and 1 O tank. So he's got pretty nice defensive upgrades and 2 melee
attacks. That tank has 3 health.
Oh
yeah.
man.
I mean, Sawyer has just really lacked in vessels, and when you lack in vessels, this is what happens. Eventually, the Zerg pulls it back.
Oh man, 45 supply lead, but Ty2 for the first time in a while has actually broken 100 supply, but now he is mined out at his main and his natural pretty much. So he's down to just the 12 o'clock and the mineral only. Can he somehow clear out the top left here? I mean, even if Sawyer lays a lot of mines and stuff around, you know, he's not really got a super active force at the top left. We do have some more vessels coming out now, Kicks. But what a great game here for game number 3. This whole series has been great.
It has, yeah. We've seen some insane strategies. We still see the science facility floating, so no physics lab or covert ops. But it looks like Ty2 is going to try and slowly make his way around the right side.
Alright, meanwhile though, Sawyer is pushing up the left, realizes he can't... Look at the platform is in control of the Zerg. This is actually crazy. Sawyer now moving up the left side. Sawyer is... Okay, he's finally done the full mech switch, lifting off all his barracks, but he did it really, really slow, considering that we're 23 minutes into the game. Wow, it feels a lot longer than 23 minutes. This feels like super late game, given how insane this has been.
There's been constant action since about the 10-minute mark. Oh my god, he's moving in, he's trying to break out of these tanks. There could be some big mine drags here, there's so many units.
One more mine. I think he actually killed it before he could blow stuff up. So he's actually going to clear out the container. He's clearing out all the units at the front. The problem is, his 12 o'clock is getting sieged down right now. No, it's not. It's just spider mines. The units are pulling back. Sawyer actually didn't move forward.
Somehow, Ty2 is staying in this game. He has so many defilers again. And, I mean, there's now 3 vessels finally. But there's no anti-air. If Ty2 notices this, he can kill all of them. He's gone full mech switch, so there's only Vulture tank. And there is no anti-air on the map.
You're right, you're right. He's got 600 gas, he can make 6 mutas right now. The muta switch, the classic muta switch against mech, but oh no, this Vulture's running in here, gonna start killing drones at his mineral only. There's only a single Hydralisk here to defend. Looks like finally bringing some units back in. I mean, look at the minimap though. Sawyer still has complete control.
There's a drop at the main. 3 overlords coming in.
Is it a fake? It's not a fake.
I don't know, but either way, there's nothing he can do about it. These overlords can just fly around forever.
Oh my
He doesn't
god.
have any Goliaths.
What the heck? These these troll overlords. Okay, he's gonna drop some of the cracklings in the main base. He's gonna drop. No, he's going back into the main base. All right, gonna go after some of these supply depots. Nice. Look how fast the cracklings killed them. +2, +3. Oh man,
Cracklings are
so
just
good.
ridiculous. It's
And so
crazy
is
how
Wedlock.
in terms of tier 1 units, Lings start off as probably the best, like, very early game, and then eventually they become the best again, because, like, Adrenal Glands is just insane. Another 3 Overlord drop going over to this left base. Sawyer is still only mining from 2 bases, realistically.
Wow, dude, Ty2, he's making the comebacks.
Wait,
Sawyer's completely supply blocked, 182 of 146, but it looks like the 6 o'clock drop not going to do too much. The drop on the left side, though, has to be careful. There are some Marines here. He's going to just drop on top of the things. He needs to drop now. Oh, man, loses 2 Overlords without dropping anything.
I don't know if there's any units in, though. It seems a bit crazy that he would just give them up like that.
Yeah, what is he actually doing? I don't understand. I mean...
Oh, it looks like Ty2 is going to try and get the left base, the top left even.
Yep.
I just can't believe how much purple is on the map. Like, when you turn off Ty2's vision, Sawyer's basically got a map pack right now. He's revealed all the map, almost.
It's a 1 Ultralisk drop on the bottom left. Oh my god, it's a 5-3 Ultralisk. He's gonna kill everything.
And there's a Defiler as well, so he could keep this Ultra alive forever with Swarm.
But he has nothing to consume. Oh, he can consume the Overlord, I guess.
He's got full, well, I suppose, but he's got 2 Swarms, right? With 250?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, but the Overlords, the Ultras actually run up and died. This is such an insane game. Sawyer is somehow letting Ty2 claw his way back from the very depths of defeat.
Oh! These Lings blowing themselves up on the mines. Ty2, he's gotta be mined out soon. Like, oh my god. Just making do with so few resources, and this...
Oh my god, there's another drop in the middle of the map.
This drop is amazing because he can't move on the ground because of spider mines, so the only way he can travel is with Overlords. And look,
And Sawyer still hasn't switched into Goliaths either, which is just crazy. Oh, but there's a radiate on 2 of the Overlords.
He's just following them. Oh no, don't stack. Oh god, he figured it out.
Oh my god, these are unsieged tanks, so all these units are gonna die to the 2 Ultralisks, I think. Oh, maybe not, there's so many units from the main.
Oh, the second Ultra doesn't quite make it in to the Dark Swarm, but 1 Ultra underneath the Dark Swarm is going to try and do as much as it can. But with the siege mode there, it is going to get blown up. Now it looks like a bunch of Lings are flooding out the middle of the map, but this lake, the thing is, guys, even if you go into the late game even against the Terran, it's already super hard to play against the mech switch. Going into the late game behind, as good as Ty2 is doing right now, it's just the odds are stacked against him. I mean, look at this. Mass siege tanks, spider mines everywhere. What are you even supposed to do against this? He can't really afford the Mutaswitch. Like, the Mutaswitch is a good idea, but that's something you do when you have a ton of money banked. You know, I mean, he's got no upgrades. He's got, realistically, no money. He can't really do the Mutaswitch.
As well.
Yeah.
Ty2, though, fighting for his absolute tournament life. GG!
GG. Sawyer takes it 2-1 after a grueling 29-minute game. Holy moly.